Hello again and welcome to those who've just joined our virtual open day for the presentation of École Polytechnique Master of Science and Technology. I'm Mathieu, a second-year student at École Polytechnique. We wish to remind you that we respect the necessary security measures to guarantee the health and well-being of everyone. Now, on this set, I'm accompanied by Anne Chrétien, the Dean of the Master of Science and Technology, along with Oussama online, who is a second-year master student. Welcome, Anne.
Hello, Matthew. Nice to have you.
Thank you. And welcome, Oussama.
Hello, everyone. Very happy to be here.
Right now, I will let you, Anne, present the master program and the different degrees, and we meet again right after to answer your questions with Oussama. So please do not hesitate to ask anything in the chat.
Welcome to this short presentation of the Master of Science and Technology program of École Polytechnique. I'm Anne Chrétien, and I'm the head of the program. The MSCT, as we call it, is a cutting-edge 2-year professional program, highly selective and fully taught in English, addressing today's major issues such as technological issues, environmental issues, economic issues, and sanitary issues. The 8 programs we offer are designed for highly qualified students, French or international, but with a very strong background in science or engineering. It's multidisciplinary training taught by a top-notch faculty. It's high-level research training associated to management and innovation know-how, and its close ties with the professional world make it a quite unique program. Let's have a closer look at it. The 8 courses we offer are designed for students anxious to play a key role in the leading business and technology organizations. Program number 1, Data Science for Business, which is a jointly run program, École Polytechnique and HEC Paris. Year 1 is done at École Polytechnique and Year 2 is done at HEC Paris. So with the technical skills on the one hand and the practical application on the other hand, you will learn how to leverage data in a business context. Program number 2, Artificial Intelligence, with a focus on advanced visual computing. Program number 3, Cybersecurity, with a focus on cryptology, blockchain, and security network security. Internet of Things, focusing on algorithm, data structure, and cyber-physical systems. Economics, with a focus on corporate finance, business economics, and competition policy. Program number 6 is Smart Cities, focusing on urban policy, economics, econometrics, and cities under transformation. The capstone project is a highlight of the program, and it would be organized with the Mairie de Paris City Hall. Program number 7 is the Energy Environment Program, focusing on photovoltaics and solar energy, wind power, meteorology, and environment. And at last, program number 8, Eco-Technologies for Sustainability, with a focus on wastewater treatment, soil pollution and remediation, environmental chemistry, and ecotoxicology. All our programs are involved with a number of partnerships, industrial partnerships or academic partnerships, and in research centers in France and abroad. What is a typical profile of the Master of Science and Technology student? Well, as you can see, 60% of our students are international, coming from all over the world. Did you know that we have 46 nationalities represented on campus this year? Students coming from China, Spain, Japan, Russia, France, anywhere in the world. Students who join us generally have a bachelor's degree in economics, or in science, or in electrical engineering, or in mechanical engineering. Some of them already have a master's degree. Others come from HEC Paris, Grande École, and others are our current students from École Polytechnique engineering program. And we are proud to have 30% female students in our program. As you can see on the slide, students come from prestigious universities, such as Georgia Tech, or McGill University, or Johns Hopkins, or Tec de Monterrey in the Americas. In Europe, they come from LSE, LBS, or UCL in the UK, or Bocconi University in Italy, or they come from HEC Paris, Paris Dauphine, Sciences Po, if they're French students. And some of them come from EPFL in Switzerland. Some of our students come from prestigious Chinese universities such as Tsinghua or Zhejiang universities, Sharif University in Iran, and the American University in Beirut. Not to forget our African students coming, for example, from the International University of Rabat or Mohammed VI Polytechnique University in Morocco. One of the undeniable strengths of the program is the multidisciplinary training we offer our students. In order to earn our degree, you will have to obtain 140 credits, or ECTS, that is to say 70 credits per year. Scientific courses are, of course, naturally an essential part of the program in order to acquire the technical expertise we require. But as it is also very important to better understand the economic world we live in, students will have to take courses on the management of innovation and entrepreneurship. Languages, sports, and humanities courses are also important and will help further develop the skills that the company look after. At last, 2 mandatory internships will have to be conducted in France or abroad, one in year 1 and another one in year 2. And they will definitely be a plus in helping students how to find the right job to start their career. Remember, one important thing, all our programs work in close collaboration with the industrial world. That's why company visits or field trips are organized in almost each of the 8 programs we offer. Transitioning to the working world can be both intimidating and challenging. That's why, with the support of École Polytechnique Career Center, we have created the Explore Your Future Career Guidance Program. The objective of the program is twofold. First, to help students better define their professional plans, short-term, long-term, and help students find the right internship or job to start their career. Various activities are organized from September to November, such as thematic workshops, for example, how to make your resume stand out or how to network, conferences, mock job interviews, or taking the MBTI personality test, or on-campus recruiting event. If you join the Explore Your Future program, you will be advised and guided by a team of professional or career experts, and you will learn how to make a difference in your job interviews. And remember, you will also be able to participate in the X Forum, which is the major career fair on Plateau de Saclay, attracting over 140 or 50 companies and 2,000 students. What do our graduate students do? Well, this year, approximately 150 students will graduate from the Master of Science and Technology program. According to our first job survey conducted in 2019, 70%, as you can see on the slide, 70% work at a company, and 85% are recruited with long-term contracts. 14% continue with a PhD program, 6% are entrepreneurs, and 4% continue with further studies. With a Master of Science and Technology, you can do almost anything, but the sectors the students will work in generally are banking, consulting, finance, information technology, media and the internet, defense, and energy and environment. And they also work in prestigious companies such as EDF, Total, Accenture, McKinsey, HSBC, the GAFA, of course, Suez, Ifremer, Irstea, or Cisco, to name just a few. How to apply? Well, applying to a program requires time and work, so start your application as soon as possible. Log on to program.polytechnique.edu, create your account, fill in the application form, upload the required support material, pay the application fee, €80, and submit your application. Results will be given to you, or decisions will be made between 4 to 6 weeks after the application deadline. The following support materials will have to be provided by the students: previous education transcripts, a statement of purpose, a resume, 2 recommendation letters, and an English proficiency certificate. Shortlisted students will be interviewed 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Remember one thing, we are looking for a highly motivated student with a very strong background in science or engineering, and accomplishment in and out of the classroom is a definite plus. There are 3 rounds of application, as you can see on the slide, so write down the dates. One from November to December, another one from January to March, and a last one from March to April. Tuition fees range from €12,000 to almost €20,000 per year. Financial support is possible through, for example, La Fondation Polytechnique, offering support from our industrial partners, and La Fondation de l'X. The financial assistance that you will have consists in merit-based scholarships that will be allocated once students are admitted into the program, and they will cover the full cost of the program tuition fees. Note something important: industrial scholarships can be obtained only if you apply in round 1 or in round 2. Other scholarship opportunities can be found on the Campus France website, so please take a look. Our presentation is almost over, but it wouldn't be complete without saying a few words about the great and fun moments that we share with students and also emotional moments. Great and fun moments through activities organized during the Welcome Days or organized with the Master of Science and Technology Student Board. And of course, emotional moments, I'm thinking about the graduation ceremony. There are over 3,000 students at École Polytechnique, 300 Master of Science and Technology students, and 200 student organizations. So there are plenty of activities to be joining. You want to do sports? You name it. You want to play football, you want to play tennis, you want to do some rock climbing, or you want to practice rowing on the campus lake. Anything is almost possible. There are over 7,000 students in the vibrant IP Paris campus community, so you will not be alone. You will meet plenty of students eager to share your passions and interests. And you can count on the support of the Master of Science and Technology team, 3 academic coordinators, 1 registrar, and 2 admissions officers. As you may already know, École Polytechnique was founded in 1794, and since then has been a world-class institution. In all French ranking, École Polytechnique is number 1. In the Times Higher Education International Universities for 2020, École Polytechnique is number 1 in France and number 32 in the world. No doubt that our 60% international students partly contributed to its success. In the QS Graduate Employability Ranking 2020, École Polytechnique is number 1 in France, number 4 in Europe, and number 18 in the world. And in the Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2021, École Polytechnique is number 2 in France and number 87 in the world. As you understand it, the Master of Science and Technology of École Polytechnique offers a strong scientific education, a rich social life, and amazing job opportunities. But joining the program also means joining a community sharing values of excellence, commitment, and exemplarity. I hope you will be joining that community. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, please email us at gideonmissions.polytechnique.fr or visit our website. Et à bientôt.
Hello again and welcome to those who've just joined our virtual open day for a live Q&A session about École Polytechnique Master of Science and Technology. I'm Mathieu, and on this set, I'm accompanied by Anne Chrétien, the Dean of the Master of Science and Technology program, along with Oussama online, who is a second-year master student. Both will answer your questions live, so please do not hesitate to ask anything in the chat. Mrs. Chrétien, following the presentation you've just made, could you give us 3 reasons to join the Master program?
I would say first, a strong scientific education. Close ties with the professional world, international experience, of course. Can I add another 2?
Yeah, of course.
I would say small classes or intakes, permitting, students, follow-ups for students and tailor-made advice from both the faculty and administration, and amazing job opportunities.
Thank you. And I think that prospective students usually wonder, what are the admission rates?
Well, like I said in the presentation, we are very selective. I would say in general, 1 student out of 3 is admitted into the program.
Thank you, Mrs. Chrétien. Now, Oussama, you are a second-year master student in the degree Energy, Environment, Science, Technology, and Management, while also being the president of the student organization. Could you tell us how you enrolled in the master program and what your academic background is?
Yeah, of course. So I did a mechanical. I have a mechanical engineering background. I did my bachelor's in Université de Bordeaux, which is in the south of France. And since I started my higher studies, I was really passionate about renewable energies and utilizing clean, green energies in order to fight climate change. So when I was in my last year of bachelor's, I started to look for programs where I could know more about renewable energies and how to deploy them in the industry. And I was very happy when I found the Energy and Environment master's degree here at École Polytechnique. So I went and I applied using the same way that Ms. Anne Chrétien just explained. So I went through an interview, 20 minutes interview, where I got to meet one of my professors that I now have. And yeah, I started my journey here at the master's, in this master's degree, and I'm very happy I did this choice.
Thank you. And how would you describe both your academic and student life at École Polytechnique, and what do you think the highlights of the master program are?
Sure. So regarding the academic side, I'd say we have multiple opportunities here at École Polytechnique. So regarding the academic side, we are in each semester we have multiple projects to develop with students coming from all around the world. So this gives us a chance to know the different cultures here and to work all together for one same affinity. And I think this gives us a value when we start searching for jobs here in France or abroad, because we know how to deal deal with different people and how to all work together in order to deliver a good project. Also, regarding the academic side, I'd say we have multiple laboratories here at École Polytechnique, multiple researchers. École Polytechnique also being in the Plateau Saclay, there is a lot of top companies here, and so during the year we have the opportunity to have some visits to these different laboratories or companies, meet the professionals there, create a network that would be really important for us next when we do our internships. And talking about the internships, I think this is also a very important point, since we have to do 2 long internships. So the first one is 4 months and the second one is 5 months. And doing these internships adds a value, since that afterwards, when we will postulate for a job, these internship experiences will give us an advantage over different other candidates. And regarding the student life, I think here at École Polytechnique, one important aspect is sports. There's different sport facilities. Me, for example, I love playing tennis and swimming, and these both of these can be done here. Also, there are multiple associations that you could join, and you could do multiple activities within these associations. And I think this is something the students will love to do here at École Polytechnique. These are just 2 small things that I think are really important, but there's a lot of different stuff, cool and exciting stuff that you could find here at École Polytechnique.
Thank you, Usama. And does any of you have any piece of advice that they would like to give to prospective students?
Usama, you want to get started? You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. In terms of advice, I'd say really try to live the experience here at École Polytechnique. When you come here, it's like a card that you have. Being in a top university, as Ms. Anne Chrétien said, and as the president of the school said, École Polytechnique opens up many doors. So try to use that. Try to beneficiate, to take advantage of the different things and the different opportunities that this school will open to you, and live the experience at its maximum.
Thank you, Usama.
I would probably add also something else. I would say if you want to make a difference, if you want to be challenged on a scientific level, and if you want to be part of this extraordinary IP Paris campus community in the making, this is the place to be. And honestly, if I were a student again, science student, I would definitely join École Polytechnique.
Thank you, Mrs. Chrétien. I remind you that you can ask all your questions in the chat, so please do not hesitate to ask anything. First question from our viewers. If I already have a degree in artificial intelligence, a master's degree, can I still apply in the master program of École Polytechnique?
Yes, you can. Your record, your file will be examined, and we will probably consider admission into our second year program of artificial intelligence.
Of course. Thank you. And how do students find an internship? Are they helped by École Polytechnique?
Yes, absolutely. Not only will they get the support of the career center of the school, but if they join the Explore Your Future program, they will be guided and advised, as I said, by a team of professionals. And also remember the alumni network, is also very important. At École Polytechnique, we have approximately over 30,000 alumni. So yes, they will definitely be supported.
Thank you. And do newly graduates quickly find a job?
Pretty much, 60% 60% of our graduates find a job before the end of their studies.
And are the master students housed on campus with engineer program students?
Yes, they have. They're housed on campus, and the rent is approximately 550 euros.
Okay. And is the workload heavy? How about homeworks? Can you tell us more about that?
Usama, you want to say something?
Maybe Usama?
Yeah, sure. So, regarding the program I am in, Energy and Environment, from my experience, it's a bit different between first year and second year. So, first year, I'd say we have pretty much some homework to do and some assignments to do during the year, along with projects to work on. I'd say, as in any other master's program, there is a heavy workload, but if you organize yourself and you communicate well with the different students that you are working with, because as I said, there's multiple projects to be done in group, in group. Then you're absolutely fine. Organize yourself, and it should be good.
Thank you, Sama.
And I would probably add, Matthew, if
Yeah, sure,
if
go
you
on.
allow me, approximately, like Usama said, depends on the program, but generally it's about 26 hours workload and approximately 10 hours homework. So these are busy weeks.
Thank you. Now, another question. Is there any age limit to join the master program?
Not officially, but generally master students are between 23 and 25 years of age. But we've had some students who were in their early 30s, but that's not always easy, especially if you have a family and you have some professional experience before. So no official age limit, but I would say 23, 25 is the best age.
Thank you. And how do students apply for scholarships? Do they apply before or after having applied to the master program?
Usama, you want to say something?
Yeah, sure. I could answer this question because I benefit from the scholarship at École Polytechnique. So when I applied, I think I applied to the first session, which was from November to December. In your application, they actually ask, there is a question whether you would like to have the scholarship support or not. And you get asked to write motivation letter where you say why you need the scholarship, and you speak a little bit about your situation, and then of course your file gets examined, and by the end of or around I think June or July you get an answer, a response whether you get this scholarship or not.
Thank you, Sama. Now, what qualification do you look for in a potential student?
Well, like we said, highly motivated students, very strong scientific background. Definitely. This is really important for us.
Thank you. Well, I guess there are no more questions, so thank you, Anne, and thank you, Osama, for having answered our viewers' questions and for having presented the master program.